3 years ago, we started our journey with Hilton Honors. In the meantime, we've spent over 500 nights in precisely 200 Hilton hotels across 40 countries. In the beginning, we had absolutely no idea what the Hilton loyalty status entailed or how to really earn Hilton Honors points, but we've learned a lot in time. A lesson learned should be a lesson shared, so here we go. In this video, I will give you my insight and share my experience with you. You will receive 10 tips on how to maximize earning Hilton Honors points. It's coming up. Before talking about how to gain points, let's first understand the value of points. Friends of mine always start laughing about me when I start to talk about points, but in the end, it's a currency like the dollar or the euro, with one important limitation: it's only valid in the Hilton world. My friends, stop laughing, by the way, when we spend our vacation only in high-end hotels, spend $0 and get insane upgrades. If Hilton points are like a currency, they must have an exchange rate, and they really do. Several times per year you can buy directly from Hilton Honors points with an exchange rate of 0.5 dollar cents per point. So it means if you want to exchange $100, you get 20,000 points for that. And that's their value. Why is that? Well, for me it's their value because if I use points, I can buy the points back for exactly this price. So I try to use them to get a higher value than the rate I get for buying them. Let's make an example. Let's assume the room you want to buy is at $100 or at 10,000 points. What would you do? Well, you can either take your $100 and book the room for one night, and here you go. Or you take the $100, exchange them in 20,000 points, and book the same hotel for the same room for 2 nights. It's a no-brainer what to do. Now let's earn some points. Tip number 1. Get to diamond status as quickly as possible. Independently on your status, you receive 10 points for each and every dollar you spend at a Hilton property, taxes excluded, which are the so-called base points. Depending on the loyalty status you have, you can earn additional points on top. If you have the diamond status, you get 10 additional points, making it in total 20 points for each and every dollar you spend at the property. Additionally, diamond members receive in most Hilton brands 1,000 Hilton points per stay, which have a value of $5. Not too bad. And this leads me to tip number 2. Switch the hotel more often. That's not possible everywhere, and sometimes the effort doesn't speak for that at all. But sometimes it's a great idea, particularly if the hotels are next to each other. And if not, you see different areas of the city with every switch. We do that a lot. Tip number 3. Subscribe for the current promotion. Usually, Hilton always offers promotion, which gives you additional points for nothing more but a subscription click. At the moment there are 2 promotions running. One, which doubles your base points, which means you get 30 points in total for each dollar you spent. And additionally, you receive 2,000 points per stay if you check out on a weekday. The second promotion doubles your night counts, which enables faster status achievements and also unlocks certain bonus point benefits. I will link both promotions in the description below. Tip number 4. Charge everything to your room. When we are at Hilton hotels and decide to spend money at the hotel, be it for the restaurant, the bar or the spa, we always charge it to the room and pay it at the end. Every additional dollar on the folio will give you additional points in the end. Tip number 5. Get a credit card. If you're in the US and are into Hilton travels, you literally must get the American Express Aspire card. This card comes with a bunch of benefits. It gives you diamond status right away, and it gives you additional 14 points for each and every dollar you spend at a Hilton property, and here taxes are included, which even increases the value of this card. It comes with a lot more benefits and is definitely worth the money. At the moment, I receive each and every month around about 25,000 Hilton points, which are value $125. It's a no-brainer to have this card. But even if you live in Germany, you can get a Hilton Visa card from DKB. It costs 48 euros and gives you 2 points for each dollar you spend at a Hilton property and 1 point for each dollar spent everywhere. I'll link both cards in the description below, just in case. Tip number 6. Check the 2-time point rates. Often it is way more expensive than the benefit you get, but in a few cases you pay just $1 or $2 more for doubling again your base points. And if my benefit is higher than what I pay for, then I would go for that. So let's say I pay $2 more, I want to achieve at least 400 additional points. Tip number 7. Check out the Impresario program. That's one of very few third-party programs which allows you to get all the benefits from your status and additionally gives you $100 credit for expenditures at restaurants and bars per stay, plus it doubles your base points once more. Unfortunately, this program is limited and has in its portfolio only the high-class brands, namely Waldorf Astoria, Conrad, and LXR. If you want to know more, comment in the section below. Tip number 8. Connect your Hilton account with Lyft. If you are in the US and need a ride, replace Uber with Lyft and get 3 points for each dollar spent on Lyft rides and 2 points for each dollar spent on shared Lyft rides. It won't be a mega booster, but hey, why not get the points? You need the ride anyway, right? Tip number 9. Join the Hilton Honors dining program. Again, something limited to the US, and even their website is accessible only out of the United States. If you dine in an eligible restaurant, bar or club and pay with a credit card you've registered for the program, you will receive 2, 5 or 8 Hilton Honors points for each dollar you spend. It's a great way to earn additional points even if you are not staying at a Hilton. Tip number 10. Check your point earnings regularly. After spending around 500 nights at Hilton hotels, mistakes can happen, and they happen regularly. In some cases, I was missing even several tens of thousands of points, which, if you calculate the value, are multiples of $50. A mail to the help desk might be annoying, but brings back your missing Hilton points. Bonus tip. Stay in Hiltons for business trips. As you get reimbursed by your company, you collect a bunch of points for $0 private expenditures. That's a great ratio, isn't it? If these tips were useful to you to maximize your Hilton point earnings, subscribe to this channel, give it a big thumbs up, and tell me in the comment section below what would be helpful to you to know. See you out there. You're Alex from GaiaDreams.com.